Hi everyone. This is Leo's school. Well, this is his study in his room. You can see it's a pretty normal 11-year-old boy's bedroom. But Leo has come up with Hi Leo. He's come up with kind of an ingenious way to study and demonstrating his course on the Bible. This is from, was it Veritas, Leo?
Veritas Press.
Veritas Press's course on the Bible, and it comes with flashcards or these cards here.
Memory cards.
Memory cards. And so Leo has kind of come up with a cool system of studying, and I'd like to have him explain it to you all. Go ahead, Leo.
Well, what I do is when I do the tests with the memory cards, of course, I print out the results always, and then when I am going to study, I lay out my cards in a C shape like this. And then I take, and then I sit in the middle of it with my binder full of my results and such, and I lay them out face up like this part. It's faced upward, and what I do is when I look through my binder of ones that when I look through and I find like an 88 or something, then I scroll down through it, and then I find like question test, and then I find out that it's wrong.
You locate the questions you've missed, right?
I locate the questions that I missed, exactly.
Okay.
And then I try to find the card that it's on, that this question is involved.
And then what do you do with that particular card?
And then and you remember how they're faced up like this? When I find one that's wrong on an event, I flip it over so that the text part is facing upward. And then I keep doing that until I found all the ones in the worksheets and the tests. So I go through both of those and locate all the ones that are wrong. But the two that I'm doing one right now, but then the one that I previously did, I also flip it over along with the one that I'm doing, so that I get a chance to study that.
So your more recent ones you focus on, and you also focus on the ones that you have missed on a test or a quiz, right?
Exactly.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Now you had mentioned an example, like you were trying to come up with a question, and can you explain that again about something about the well? There was a question, and you had to think your way through it.
Well, sometimes with the tests it can get a little bit trickier because since they're like review questions and such, like this one here, it says review question, and it says one that's wrong. It's a little bit trickier to find which card the incorrect one matches up to. So this one, for example, view question: on what mountain did the Samaritans worship? I said Mount Gilboa, but it's really Mount Gerizim, and I had a little bit of trouble figuring out which card that was involved in. But then I kind of just looked through it, and the woman at the well was the card that matched up to this.
Because you remembered the woman at the well, she mentioned Mount Gerizim in her conversation with Jesus, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's very cool. So you think the cards are kind of helpful then for studying?
Absolutely. And just make sure that you always print out the results. It could really help you with your studying.
Wow, that's very cool. Was there any other kind of things you wanted to point out about this system or about this course? Things that you've learned or techniques for studying that you might think people might appreciate or might help them?
I don't know of any right now, but I will try to think of some more.
Okay.
You like the Veritas Press course, Leo?
Yes, I like it a lot. It's very helpful.
And you're learning a lot about the Bible, and also it kind of meshes with your studies of history too, huh?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Leo. We sure appreciate talking with you. And I see your study partner just ran by real quick there. So bye, Leo, and thanks again.